Hey guys, it's your girl Yan with We Unique Cosmetics. If you don't already know, we actually do create our own organic homemade hair products, okay? That's how I got my hair looking the way it's looking, to the length that it was, because when I first went natural, my hair was this long. I'm not even joking. And I'll be sharing my natural hair care story or my natural hair journey a little bit later on in our YouTube series. But today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 mistakes to avoid when you're going natural. So this video is specifically tailored and created for people who are maybe transitioning in their hair care journey or who are taking care of natural curly girls' hair and they just really don't know where to start. So the first mistake to avoid is being a product junkie. I remember when I first went natural, I was trying every single product out there, okay? Because I was watching YouTube people and everyone was like, oh, like try this, try this, try that. So I was like going crazy, like trying to find products. And the thing is, like, when a lot of products are made for specific hair types, which is why my mother created We Unique Cosmetics, the brand that I represent, and the reason, like I said, why my hair looks the way that it does now. But a lot of products, like, first of all, they have like toxic stuff inside of them, and they might work on one type of hair and not the other. The problem is that with curly hair like myself and a lot of other people of color, there are multiple textures in your hair, and you might not know that when you have a perm or something. But when you're natural, suddenly it's like, oh my gosh, the middle of my hair is a completely different hair texture than the sides. And also, like I said before, like the parabens, the toxic products and things. And a lot of times I noticed that these like products that everybody was using, everybody was recommending, first of all, the quality started to go down and they made my hair drier. So I felt like, well, if I use more of this product, then maybe it will work, because maybe it's the fact that I'm not using it enough or I'm not using it the right way. But what I've learned throughout the years and throughout my own hair journey is that if you have a good product, you don't have to use as much of it and you'll still get that moisture. But if you're noticing that you're using like half a bottle worth of product, then it's not working. It's not the fact that you're using it wrong. And when you have a product and you're using it the wrong way, it might also not be the right product, because there's only so many ways you can use a hair solution. There's only so many ways. Now, there are techniques that can improve the quality of that product on your hair. But if you put half a bottle or a quarter of a bottle worth of product in your hair and your hair still feels dry, it's not the right product. So the first tip is not to be a product junkie, okay? You don't have to try every single trend. All you need is one or two key products that really, really work for you, which is, you can try We Unique Cosmetics, because we have 2 products, a pomade and an oil, that work on all grades of hair. My mom will make a video later to explain why she chose certain oils, but just something to consider as well. And certain the ingredients and all that kind of stuff. All right, so the second tip is not moisturizing enough. Once again, like I said, those products before, sometimes I would use stuff and notice that my hair was still dry. It was still tangled. But also, like not doing my regular deep conditioners, because when I first went natural, I knew that you had to wash your hair and I knew you had to condition your hair, but I had no idea about the world of deep conditioning and how deep conditioning and hot oil treatments and masks and protein treatments and all of those things, how they play such a huge part in your hair's health. So had I known about deep conditioning and the true benefits of legit moisture in the hair, it would have saved me so much headache, because I'm telling you, like, my hair was this tall and I used to wear a headband and I looked, I hate it. I'll try to find a picture, but I deleted every single picture in my possession of that time because I just hated. I felt so subconscious at that time. I hated it. So I just didn't even want to remember it. And that just shows, like, bad times do pass, because look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, and people were cruel. So I'll tell a story. in a little bit, not this video, but I'll tell some horror stories that I had when I first went natural and when I first learned about my hair, that it made it even more challenging to be natural. So, but yeah, not moisturizing enough was a huge mistake. And just like deep conditioner, I have a video already up about simple deep conditioning style, simple scalp treatment, and there will be more coming, because what I also learned is like those DIY methods work just as well as the store-bought methods. And oftentimes I'll rely more on the DIY for my hair care than I will on the store-bought things outside of my We Unique Cosmetics. Okay, because your girl is feeling real good. All right. Third thing was not using enough water. I tell you, when I first went natural, I was detangling my hair dry. I was detangling dry, curly hair. And anyone who's watching this that knows is probably like biting your nails and you're like, what? You were detangling dry hair? Yes, because I didn't know any better. So I was ruining my hair. I was like, like fighting against my hair and like really like combing from the root and just horrible things. But I didn't know that you could use water to assist with the detangle and to assist with the styling process. I had no idea. So make sure that when you're detangling, when you're in the early stages of manipulating your hair, that you use water, because it makes such a difference. And it really, for one, helps to moisturize the hair. It helps for the products to stay in the hair. And it also just makes the detangling process so much easier. So much easier. And like now, I do not detangle my hair dry. I would never, if you ever see me detangling my dry hair, I must have like fallen and forgotten who I was, because now that is a big H to the is no, okay? Fourth thing is rushing the process and like comparing my hair last week to this week and like okay, did it grow? Is this almost at the tip of, it's almost, if I do like this, it's at the tip of my eyebrow, it's almost there, and like comparing like, oh my gosh, like okay, and just like always looking to see like, did it grow, and I would just get frustrated and angry because it's like it felt like my hair was not growing. I also did not know what I was doing, so it was not promoting growth. But I discovered that when you just let your hair be, and when you have the right products like our pomade and oil, because let me tell you something, even I notice a difference. Like when I'm not on my hair regimen using the proper products, which we sell, by the way, if I'm not using them regularly, I do notice a difference in the quality of my hair. So there's that. But also, like, I was like doing these styles and like, okay, like, oh my gosh, it's gonna grow. And it wasn't growing. And I was just so frustrated. And so I think like that frustration and that stress, like, I think that it contributed to my hair not being as long as it could have been, because I was just so impatient. And then in my early journey, I had to keep like cutting my hair and starting over, because I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm just going to keep it a band sandwich with you. I was so confused. And so it was like I kept having to start over again, because things just weren't working. And so I was so angry, and I would become impatient. And so that's another thing I learned with my natural hair is patience as well. So the final tip and mistake that you can avoid with your natural hair is prioritizing growth over health. That was another problem that I had, because it doesn't really matter how long your hair is if it's not healthy. Just like a foundational aspect of a house, like if your house looks super beautiful and is huge, that's great until the storm comes and knocks that biot to the ground, because your foundation and the building wasn't good. So it's very, very, very important that you do not prioritize growth over health, because long term you want your hair to be healthy from the root. You want to have a healthy scalp, and then your hair will grow faster as a result of the health. Like they say, so within, so without. When your scalp is healthy, your hair is healthy. And when your scalp has blood circulating, your hair grows faster. When you use the right products, your hair is healthy. So not only does it grow faster, but it also retains length. Because one of the problems that people have with growing hair is that their hair might be growing, but it also might be breaking. And it might be breaking faster than it's growing. So you can't grow longer hair. Even if your hair is growing, it's not going to go past a certain length because you have to retain your length. So I will make a video about retaining length another day, but that is what I came here to do today. So please comment below. Let me know what you thought about this. Let me know also what tips and tricks you guys want to know, because we're here for you, okay? And if you want some natural products that do really work, that penetrate those hair follicles, that penetrate the scalp and help you grow longer, healthier hair from the root all the way down to the ends, then please click the link below or visit us at WeUniqueCosmetics.com and we'll get you all the way right. So stay tuned for more tips. I hope that your hair is prosperous and growing, and I hope that you are also glowing. See you next time.